I may look at reading these more often or try to find something else in the meantime, but I just took a little bit of a break, I guess. This reading is the developer update for January 22nd, 2022. 2026 for VRChat. Welcome to the developer update for January 22nd, 2026. Today's featured world is Waiting by Quad Flowers. Announcements. We are back. Woohoo. It is 2026. We are back. Catface. Hopefully everyone's having a strong start of the year. Speaking of, you can still grab the January content bundle, fireworks, lighter, ignite thingies, until February 5th at 1 p.m. Pacific time. Creator fixes and improvements. We have got fixes for creators by the truckload. Since the latest dev update, here are a bunch of stuff we've been working on in list form. In Udon, when delaying an event with the method like send custom event delayed seconds, you can specify a parameter to control whether the event will run during the update or late update. In a future SDK release, you will be able to have them run during post last update and fixed update as well. In a future SDK release, using utilities.is valid on a proxy object representing a contact, sender or contact receiver will tell you whether the proxy is still valid or not. Previously, it would have always returned true even if the object was no longer valid. There was an inconsistency with the VRC pickup inspector in the SDK where the useText property didn't always appear when it should have. This will be solved in the next SDK release. We have fixed an issue where pickups with an auto hold set to yes, which were deactivated through a script instead of dropped, would leave the user's hand in a held state and block further interactions until the drop action was triggered by the user. This fix will be included in the next SDK update as well. There's been a long-standing issue with the Worlds SDK where opening your project after removing the library folder would cause the SDK to recreate the default world scene at asset scenes VRC world default scene.unity. If you're making changes to the scene directly, this would overwrite all changes to it. This issue will be resolved in a future release. Finally, we are fixing a minor issue where the inspector for VRChat constraints could fail to draw properly if you look at them in the Overrides tab on a prefab. This fix involves a very small visual change to the inspector, but functionality is the same as before. Central Marketplace Live Previews. We are adding live previews to Central Marketplace. When viewing a product's detail page, you will now see an embedded 3D preview of the item in the gallery on the page. You can rotate the preview to inspect it from different angles before purchasing, making it easier to understand what you're getting at a glance. Inventory Cosmetic Random Selection. We're adding a random option for cosmetic items in your inventory. When enabled, at any time you perform an action that uses a cosmetic item, VRChat will randomly select your non-archived cosmetics and apply that visual before the action happens. It's a quick way to keep things fresh without manually swapping cosmetics all the time. Anything that is archived is intentionally excluded, so your random portals stay clean and intentional. Trust and safety reporting changes. We're shifting how to handle moderation reports specifically. We're moving towards leaning on in-client reporting more, as opposed to forcing users to constantly use the website to report infractions. In short, we are heavily encouraging that users use the in-client reporting system for most things. It's easier, faster for both users and, well, our trust and safety team. If you'd like to know how to do that, you can check out these guides. Blocking, unblocking, and reporting users in VRChat. Reporting avatars and worlds. Reporting groups. Users may continue utilizing the help desk form for appeals and reports that include attached evidence, such as screenshots or video recordings. For guidance on best practice when reporting a user through the ticket system, please go here. Please be aware as of January 26, 2026, Some help desk tickets will be automatically closed out, and users will be guided towards in-app reporting instead. VRChat success stories, refreshing content to drive growth. Over the past month or so, we have been posting success stories featuring some of our creator economy partners. The last one was posted yesterday. It features Puppet's Simple Fishing World. This one in particular isn't just a success story, but also a guide for how folks in the creator economy can improve their creations. You can check it out here, and then there's a hyperlink. And that seems to be the rest or the end of it. Going through this, some people talking about how this is interesting. Someone talking about how they like reports. Someone talking about how you cannot get virtual reality working on modern Macs. Randomized home world. That seems like an interesting feature. Someone complaining about in-app reporting. Someone talking about how much stuff you can report in some public instances. Some people talking about like using the help desk still. I don't know. I personally like that it's putting emphasis on like the stuff in the app, because running into like children or actually like being like a nuisance or a troll out of habit, like I'll do it in the game. But a lot of the time where it's like you click report and then it's like, oh, you must continue on the website. I'm too lazy. I'll do it sometimes, but it's like, is it really that much of a nuisance to me? I just block or ignore at that point then. I do want to take a quick look at that success story and just kind of ramble, because this was a shorter reading. Talking about fishing, the magic of the seasons, how it's like a social thing for people to do. Oh, and that's it. I think I skimmed it a little bit too hard. I do and don't like the fishing world. It's definitely nice for something kind of basic to do and just like talk to people, because it's not I was just playing Trash Compactor. It's not something where it's like you have to focus and actually be engaged to do whatever it is that you want to do with it, where fishing, it's just like, I don't want to make loud noise. You just reel it out, catch it, sit for a bit, whatever, and talk to people. But that's for the most part it with this.